name's Isaac Lefevre. I'm a designer and illustrator based out of Seattle, Washington. As a kid, I was really big into drawing. Fast forward some years later, really common kind of path into professional creative work is something like graphic design. So I kind of got into that. Over the years, little bits of illustration kind of creep into my work. I went full-time freelance earlier this year in about March. It's kind of the thing I'm doing, like probably 75% of the time I'm doing illustration work. Kind of in the context of my work, there was this program created called the Works Progress Administration. One of the things that they did a lot of work on, and would be the thing they're most famous for, is all these really awesome national parks posters that were being done around then. Came out this very distinct style that, like, all this stuff super excites me. Big fan of like classic 16 and 8-bit video game console stuff because I grew up in like the late 80s, early 90s, and so that was a huge part of my childhood. Sort of like more contemporary stuff. I'm really into a lot of these indie studios. Dead Cells is spectacular. Super Meat Boy, I thought that was like mega fun. A lot of the art direction and just sort of vibe and the scenery that's being done in these games is breaking convention and really has like a specific voice to it that I think is real nice. For me, I took this as a great opportunity to just sort of get out of what I'd say is like my recent comfort zone and just dive into it, while at the same time finding ways that things that I work on a lot can interact with that. So it is a landscape. You have kind of like mountainous elements in it and stuff. There's definitely sort of a scene there. There's like rocky outcroppings. Then I just went wild with it. I was like, let's just get crazy. Let's stick it sort of in outer space for starters, because I never do that. Let's make it like glowing and a circuit board. Lots of just really visually arresting things happening. And so, yeah, I just wanted it to be real fun and kind of exploratory. I think it turned out pretty fun. 8086 is actually a reference to kind of like an old classic Intel processor. I thought that was kind of just a cool reference. You folks in the know will kind of see it and we'll get like kind of a chuckle out of it, I guess. One really cool thing about creative work that somehow gets into sort of people's space is they chose the thing that you made. They liked it so much that they wanted it to be there right in front of them all the time. It's honestly a great honor. It's something I'm like super proud of when that happens, man. It's a huge part of why I like what I'm doing, for sure.